Oh my god, patch 12.0 has a lot in it, so we're just going to go through all of this. We're going to start off with this video that Riot made, which goes through some of the changes. I have quickly skimmed through this video. We're just going to watch the parts that I think are particularly relevant. Let's start off, though, with a new gun coming to the game.
Like Andy mentioned, we're adding a new weapon to the game today. Meet the Bandit, a new pistol priced between the Ghost and the Sheriff. Like its pricing, the Bandit fills the gameplay niche between the two. It's capable of one-shot headshot kills on enemies with light armor. So when the Ghost begins to fall off, you can feel a little bit more empowered to be aggressive on those super light buys.
The Bandit has come out. I think they showed at the very start there, if I just mute this, how much it cost. They said in between, so it costs 600. The Bandit costs 600. I don't know the exact stats, actually. Have they hovered over it here? It does say it right there, doesn't it? You can see underneath my head here. It says it does 152 at close range. I think doing 40 to body makes sense. I think that this gun, you will pick it. I think this is, I mean, for only 100 more than a Ghost, I think you definitely will pick it. In terms of pistol rounds, I'm glad that it doesn't do more than 50, because otherwise you would only ever pick this gun on a pistol round. As it is, you still might sometimes pick the Sheriff for the 2 body shots. If people are going light shields on pistol, which they don't a ton, but then you probably would pick a Bandit. It probably will get picked sometimes on a pistol, but not a lot, but maybe will be more of a good eco weapon. But let's move on. Okay, the next main thing coming is Breeze rework.
Newly reworked sights on Breeze. Yes, you heard me right. Allow me to reintroduce Breeze. We've completely overhauled almost every section and every angle of the map.
Oh, so you do like change?
When it's necessary, Armand. Like with Breeze, we wanted to keep the long-range engagements that give the map its identity, but after listening to a ton of feedback from the community, a lot that we ultimately agree with, we updated Breeze to allow for more controller diversity and made angles easier to isolate. We also worked a lot on the big open spaces in the map and closed them off just a little bit. This way, it does.
Oh, hold on, hold the phone. See, the first changes that they made there and we're talking about, I was like, yeah, this looks like kind of the normal level of change that they do, but this is quite different. This looks very different. I'm sure we'll dive into all of this as when we get to it. Okay, next up, they're adding a new game mode.
Mode launching today. So if you're not ready to hop back into comp just yet, we've got another option for you. Introducing All Random One Sight, an all-new limited time lightning fast arcade spike mode. All Random One Sight is a 5v5 mode where you spawn as a random agent every round with TDM style abilities, tiered buy phases, contested map orbs, and condensed maps by forcing you to fight on only one site each round. With smaller maps and more ultimates, All Random One Sight creates unpredictable moments and some ability combinations rarely seen in standard play.
All Random One Sight. So you can see, if you take a look at the map here, you can see that, you know, just parts of the map have been blocked off. It's 5v5, fast, arcadey, everyone has the spike. Now, I did say in my recent video of what I wanted them to do, I did say game modes being one of them, more casual, kind of fun game modes. I do think that this is somewhat hitting the mark. This is the kind of thing that I am looking, you know, forward to. Maybe this will be very fun. Maybe people will like this a lot. If it is, then cool. Let's enjoy this. Okay, so those are the main things from the video that I wanted to talk about. Now let's talk about the actual patch notes and kind of, you know, take a look, dive in, deep dive to all of this, and starting off with the TLDR, right? So replays are now available for custom games. I talked about Riot being bolder with things as well. That's one thing I wanted them to do for this year. And yeah, this is the kind of thing that I want to see, right? Replays now in custom. Let's get them into pro games as well. We got some changes to a bunch of agents. We'll get to that in a second. We'll take a look at the Breeze changes. Haven and Corrode got some wall updates as well to penetration. We'll take a look at that. We've got the new game mode, Bandit. Right, agents, here we go. Breach has been underperforming in high-level play. Yep, so we are adding a power back that we're hoping will better reward precision and coordination. Flashpoint, projectile speed increased 20%. How quick a flash goes is increased, and the width of the fault line has increased as well. Both good. I like this. I prefer that. Wonderful. I don't think that's enough for Breach, considering how bad like his win rate has been, just the current meta that we're in, but that helps. It can't hurt. Brim, tactical map on the Sky Smoke and Orbital Strike have been updated for better readability. Okay, Harbor. Harbor's new abilities haven't made the splash we'd hoped for, so we're increasing the windows of advantage when enemies are hit by new aggro abilities. Storm Surge. Explosion no longer requires line of sight, thank God. Explosion windup decreased, good. Slow duration increased from 0.6 to 2 seconds. Okay, and the reckoning from 0.6 to 2 seconds. This is the kind of stuff that I was hoping would be in there when they first introduced those abilities. Not only blind you, but blind and really actually slow you. When you only have such limited util as Harbor does, right? He doesn't have a lot of individual bits of util to use. You need those bits of util to be good. The problem he had was the Storm Surge wasn't that good, but not requiring line of sight, that improves it quite a lot, I would say. a lower windup, and also now these are abilities that slow and nearsight you, which means that you can't escape and you are blind. That is not good. You do not want to get hit by that. That is the kind of thing that Harbor needed. These are the kind of changes that Harbor needed. Now, will Harbor be meta and everyone will be playing it? No, but if you think you can get good with the Storm Surge, can you play Harbor now? Yes. So I think this really does matter. This is going to be good. It also makes this ult pretty good as well, because again, you get hit by this ult, you're not going anywhere. And this is a big change. I like this change. Sage, we updated Sage targeting to make it more accurate to agent models. Teo, special delivery, concuss duration decreased. So they finally realized, oh yeah, we just missed this one because all the other concusses were 2.5 seconds, but we just missed it. But there's a damage on the explosion, so it can have a max damage of 35 at center with minimum damage of 20. I guess it will make a difference if you hit them and they have light shields. It'll go from 4 body shots to 3 body shots, so that's good. If you get hit full shields, actually, it'll take you from 4 to 3. So yeah, if you hit them with 35 in particular, that will matter. Stealth drone reveal type has been changed, and the pulse radius has been decreased. Vyse has been slightly underperforming after some recent changes, so the steel garden has increased again, and the width has increased. Again, the change to the ult, I mean, the ult did feel pretty small, so that is like a nice change, I guess. I still think, again, current meta that we're in, I'm not sure that's enough to see a ton of Vyse, but Vyse might still see some play, I guess. And Haven and Crow, let's just talk about them. So targeted wall penetration updates. So mid-window, what you now can't, added a breakable element. I mean, that looks horrible. Oh, I don't like that just because of how bad it looks. God, it looks awful. Oh, you can't do that. No, that's disgusting. Oh, change that back. That's awful. Okay, corrode, I think will probably look less awful with this, but yeah, they've reinforced. See, why can't you do something like this? No, just make it so that you can't wallbang it. Who cares? I mean, this is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Like this. Yeah, look, that looks nice, right? Oh, and also on B site as well. Okay, yeah, that's all good. I'm happy with that. You're not gonna show us all the breeze changes? Maybe I'll have to find it. Here's the bandit. So 600 creds, 8 per magazine, reload time 1.5, wall pen medium. Right, okay, I have found the breeze image changes. We're gonna go through them right now. So, elbow. Here was elbow before. This is what it looked like, and this is what it looks like now. So, you've got this little window that we did see in the video very briefly. So, obviously, this is now completely closed off, but there is this little window that you can send utility through. Other than that, it largely looks the same. Moving on to kind of the outside view, there it is, and this is what it has become. So obviously the main benefit of this, and I did talk about this as well, is that you can't shoot people, or at least it's going to be much harder to shoot people from the other side of mid if the attackers are coming down here, right? In essence as well, it also makes it safer for the defenders early round to enter in here, right? Because anyone walking up mid also can't see a defender in here. Getting a Yoru/Chamber in here early in the round, I think is going to be extremely common. Okay, next up here we got holes, and in holes, this is what it did look like, and this is what it looks like now. So it still seems like holes is in there. Basically what this means is an attacker is going to have to be kind of more committed. It's going to take them longer, because as an attacker you could get to here and just kill people and spawn straight away. So I do think this is a good change, but an attacker might also have a bit more cover if they do come up here. It's kind of a bit of a benefit and a cost at different times, but yeah, I think this is a good change. Okay, so here we've got all of mid with the befores on the top and what's after on the bottom. Let's start on the left hand side of the screen. So that was what it looked like before. I've changed the jump up here, so you can't jump up here anymore. Change this box a little bit as well, in terms of the angles here, I guess, in terms of this fight. I'm not sure if that will be a massive change, and they've also widened this whole building out as well, so that space is just smaller. Okay, then onto the B site as well. So here again we've got the befores and afters. So starting off with B main, largely the same. Doesn't seem to be too many changes on the site itself. Okay, yes, here's the big change, and I did talk about this as well. This wall being extended and coming all the way out here, which means that you probably can smoke this off with an Astra, with an Omen, whatever, right? Like, you can just smoke that off on yourself. There is no box here to jump up and take this angle. You can see they've added back this kind of big wall here on the back side, so you can no longer take that kind of headshot angle just there. They've also removed this box in here, so they've simplified, is what I would say. They've simplified all of this. Yeah, I'm happy with that overalls. Okay, and then we've got in towards A as well. So this was the back sight. You can see that they've added this little box, so a little cubby here for you to play in, and maybe a post plant area here for the attackers as well. Now that I'm thinking about it, when a retake comes in, this will be prime real estate for someone to play as part of a retake, particularly a Yoru who can TP back to main, I'm thinking as well. And then looking at a link before and after, so they've changed this, right? So this is now a full cutoff angle here, and there's something here as well, so you can't jump up. Oh wait, the holes is just a lower ground. There is no door there now. Look at this. Let's move on to the next thing. So this was stairs before and after. As you can see, as we just said, there are no stairs. Stairs after. What stairs? Don't know what you're talking about. Interesting. So they've slightly rotated this box as well, and you've got this. Obviously you can't go up the stairs anymore. A main before and after. Now am I crazy, or is this not what it looks like now? I think this is the after at the top. So this, I think, is the after, where it seems to have just been pushed in shorter. Everything's a bit smaller. There are no boxes here. And ropes. Oh, there is no holes. Oh, there is a holes, but there's no up. You don't go up to get to holes. You just go in. Okay. I mean, that's fine. I have no problem with that. I'm glad that holes in some way still exists. Okay. All of this, I think, is good. Those are all of the changes in some way, shape, or form. I think those look good. To kind of conclude all of my thoughts, new gun. Will it make a massive difference? Probably not, but it seems okay. Breeze changes seem good. Haven changes, awful. Corrode changes, good. Agent changes, okay. Yeah, I like the harbor one in particular. The rest, you know, probably won't be like super consequential, but like no problem with the general direction that they're going in. And overall, I would say good patch.